Bottle pop, truth drop, welcome to the show. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you're gonna glow.
Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex. Show. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you're gonna glow. Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex.
Second and let's talk. Yo, DJ, roll that beautiful champagne footage.
Confidants? What is your profession? What is your profession? Nothing but soldiers and empowerment over here.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
You can handle the truth. Champagne gang and visitors to the Champagne City, welcome. You've entered my domain, our domain. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm the Empris, the fizzstress, the woman who keeps the fizz in your facts and the kick in your clarity, the curator of sparkle, storyteller of the unseen. I'm your pusher, baby. Pusher of all things excellence, empowerment. And you know those things that make you want to run on and see what the end is going to be. Your fizzstress and guide through the glittering corners of mess and chaos. So raise a glass and sit back. Let the bubbles rise and let me tell you what really goes on after the cork hits the floor. Welcome to the Champagne City, baby. Let's toast. What's going on, Champagne gang? visitors to the Champagne City. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm the Empris, and you are joining me for grown discussions and bubbly banter. Baby, over here we get classy with a twist, huh? A little clean with chaos with a side of charm. So if you're ready to sip, savor, and spill, then grab you a glass of something bubbly. I don't care if it's water. Kick your feet up in one of those Chase lounges. Make sure you're nice and comfy because we got a full show today. Say hi to a few people in the chat because we're friendly over here. And let's get ready to get into the show. But before we do, let's get into our positivity and affirmations. Shall we? Shall we end the night just being affirmed, being encouraged, being pushed a little further? All right. So our encouragement for tonight is the shift just hit. Tonight isn't about surviving. It's about shifting. You know that moment when life stops tapping you on the shoulder and starts shaking you by the collar? Yeah, that's where we are. The shift just hit. It's calling you out of every small version of yourself you ever tried to settle into. You've been moving like you're regular, like you're common, like you gotta shrink just to keep the peace. But your spirit caught the memo before you did. It's done playing tiny. Your purpose stopped whispering. It's speaking in subwoofers now, vibrating in your chest like, wake up, it's time. You can feel it, can't you? The little spark in your ribs, you know, the one that hums like a warning and a promise at the same time. That's growth cracking open. That's destiny stretching. That's your next level warming up like a boxer in the corner, bouncing on its toes saying, say the word. We ready. And the wild part, everything that tried to hold you down is the same thing that pushed you forward. Every delay sharpened you. Every lost cleared space. Every hurt upgraded your heart. Whether you wanted the lesson or not. You're slicker than your stumbles, stronger than your setbacks, and too chosen to be on anyone's clearance rack. You didn't fight through storms to stay in the rain. You didn't crawl through hell to live lukewarm. You didn't survive what broke others just to walk around acting unsure. No. This right here, this is your elevation era. Your clarity hit me out of nowhere era. Your glow in real time era. The shift is here, and you're finally standing in it with your whole chest. So tonight, I need you to walk different. Tonight, I need you to talk different. Tonight, I need you to show up like every blessing has your name on it and has been waiting for you to recognize yourself. The shift is here, and so are you. And if you believe that with your whole chest, do me a favor, take that glass and raise it high in the air. You ready? Let's toast.
Here we go again.
What is going on, Champagne Gang and Fizz Fam? Confidants. Now hold on one second, because I don't see not and one of my comments. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Houston, we have a problem. And we gotta figure it out. Hold on one second. Let's turn you back on. Let's refresh you. There we go. Now they should be popping up in my chat. Y'all know I gotta be able to communicate with y'all. I don't need my little stream genie messing with my chat. Now I need y'all to pop up in a second so I can see what y'all saying and pop y'all up on the screen. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know this is stressing out my inner Virgo, right? All right, Stream Ninja, I need you to get it together because I don't see my confidants. You know what? Let me do this. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Hold on. Just gonna start this over. How about that? How about that? It's more than one way to skin a cat. Allegedly. And not literally. Don't do too much. All right. There we go. There we go. Y'all know. You knew I was going to figure it out. Now, y'all knew it wasn't going to work till I figured it out. Now, y'all listen. We got a full show for y'all tonight. The first thing that we want to get into, y'all please ignore the slideshow that's going past. What happened was I didn't have time to change it while I was making sure y'all show was set up. So, you know, that's the one glitch in the algorithm. So y'all please forgive that. But y'all please tell me what is going on with the housewives. That's what we starting on today. What is going on with the housewives is what I want to know. Potomac, please come to the forefront. Now, I thought that Potomac was supposed to be the location for the glitz and glamour, the high class of the housewives. And baby, they are falling like dominoes. Baby, they are falling like roaches after a can of Raid. Baby, after a bomb. Like, what is going on with Potomac? We gonna get into it because I'm starting to feel like at this point they need to be called like the Real Housewives of the Penitentiary, because they can't stop being a legalist. They supposed to have all the money. Isn't that why they're on TV? To show their lavish lifestyles? Isn't this, you know, what they're always bragging about? These lavish... Y'all, come on. I need y'all to look at this. Hold on. Let's start here. I want to start here. Because we're going to go back and then move forward. That way you can understand where I'm coming from. So the first RHOP, you know, and for today we're saying RHOP. P is for penitentiary, not Potomac. But first up, we have Karen Huger. Now, if you guys don't know who Karen Huger is, so on Real House of Penitentiary, baby, she's known as the Grande Dame. You know, she's like, you know, the godmother of them all. You know, if Bougie was a bitch, had a name. I'm sorry, forgive me. That wasn't very cutesy. But if, what's a better way to say it? If Bougie was, I'm trying to think what to compare her to, y'all. Help me out in the chat. She's like that Bougetto, like that I came into money and I'm better than you. Like, that's the grand dame. Like, let me teach you how to have some class and elegance, you know, because I've been in this thing for a while. You girls are peasants, you know. You're beneath me. I've been had money. You just got money, little girl. Please sit down and show some respect to your elders. You know, that's the grand dame, right? Well, the grand dame got caught a little too liquored up in public. So let's look at penitentiary case number 1.
We're gonna get you on there.
Sure thing.
Right here, man. Right here. Good favor, get a blood test. Yeah, we're just gonna check you out. Yeah. Just check you out in the ambulance.
You wanna walk? Alright, well let's walk. And then we'll...
Yeah, okay.
I'll walk.
Alright, okay. Yep.
Alright.
Yeah.
Keep going. I know. Down.
Yeah.
Very nice. Do you need your phone in the car? I need my husband. Alright, let's get you in the ambulance.
I'm Officer Baxter County Police. We're sure everything's being video and audio recorded at this point, alright? You can go.
No, it's not okay.
Well, it has to be.
Cut it off now.
No, I can't. You can go with them.
You can.
I'm not allowed.
I'm like this. Oh, other side. Come this way.
Right on this side. Yep. So you're holding your side. Has anything hurt there?
I did down. Yeah. Oh, I would just get.
Okay.
I'm Karen.
Montgomery County Police.
I would rather.
Remember,
I
everything's
don't
being
like
video and
him.
audio
Okay,
recorded.
I'd rather
It's
her
okay.
not do a lot of talking at this point, anyhow, because she's probably a little bit upset
Well, I'm
after
sure.
the thing. So she's.
Can I ask you where you're coming from tonight? Ma'am.
Said she was coming from a friend's house.
Okay. Which way were you driving on Oakland?
Do you have it?
Were you coming from Bradley?
You have it?
I'll take a look.
Yes.
You're coming from Bradley?
Oh, wait. Wait, you see it? Yes. Thank you.
You were driving on Bradley or from Bradley? Do you remember the accident?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
Actually, nothing really. Breaking me?
Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road.
They did.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
No, you don't? Okay.
Wait.
You
I
don't-
wouldn't listen to that.
I understand. It's dark out here. Yeah.
Are you okay? No,
Let me ask you.
He's okay. He's doing fine. For my license.
No,
ma'am.
Ray, you
Still
don't
hold it.
need him to do anything.
Karen, hold it.
Karen.
She can't even talk straight,
I'll
y'all.
give you my license if you
No,
want.
I was out, but I'm good.
How much you had to drink though? That's my question.
See if your license is in there.
Saying it's gonna catch fire, right?
Not yet.
Bowles probably already put one on. He's right. Bowles is right on the acres report, so it's probably on there. If not, just have him at it.
You have to? Red line.
Make sure he doesn't have it already.
I think Bowles does.
Does somebody have the license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Bowles. One of my.
All right,
But
I'll check.
Can you answer everything
Okay,
for me
okay.
first?
Right.
Thank you, dollars.
No, Edward too. Karen, how much are you drinking?
No, I'm talk to my husband.
Okay, can I talk
to
with?
my husband.
Talk.
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in
Okay.
this incident.
Yeah.
He can help me translate or get you
No,
to cooperate.
He is.
Okay.
He is. You're okay.
How much you drink tonight? How much?
Ray, are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying, you know, they're assuming that you had more than you should have,
Good.
and I'm assuming that you had like a couple of beers or something
Yes,
like
that's
that.
all I had.
But
Okay.
you know,
You had a couple of beers.
So, that's it.
that's my assumption.
Okay.
I don't know
What-
for sure. I wasn't with her.
Okay. I
But
know. That's why I'm trying to
what
communicate with her.
Yeah.
What kind of beer did you drink?
Ray, were we good? Sweetheart?
Yeah. I don't see your license here.
I think one of my
somebody got him.
Yeah,
somebody
I think my
got
coworker has.
because the bag was right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
We needed to write an accident report.
Okay.
it's okay.
So-
So, Ray Darling, what
Yes.
did you say?
I'm saying that you probably had a couple of beers.
Yes,
And you're coming back.
Yeah.
You said that you got run off the road.
I
And
did.
guess did you hit the tree here or something?
It looks like she hit the center median, came across the median,
I
and
did
then
that.
hit this tree as well,
Okay, 'cause
or
it's
one
very
of the.
dark.
Yeah.
Or hit the median and hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ray, can we put my close up back?
it doesn't take much. To,
No, it does not. Sweetheart, can you speak to me, please?
okay.
Hey, your car's on fire. Your car's on fire. Get away from your car.
My car?
Still smoking?
No, it's on fire.
Mm, mm, mm.
All right. So, do you remember what kind of beer you had?
3 of them, Nisi. Clearly. Her husband gotta be sick of her. Do y'all understand me? I know her husband gotta be sick of her. And she probably just with him for his money, allegedly. And I know somebody gonna say, but they got kids. What that mean? What does that mean? Half of these relationships y'all see in Hollywood and these celebrities are just a front, just so they can have some kids. They ain't real. Low key, I think that's what really happened between Candy and Todd, allegedly. Y'all gonna get in my chat and tell me all these time y'all really felt like Candy and Todd was in love with each other. Y'all gonna really say that? Y'all believe that? Y'all really looked at Candy and said that Candy wanted Todd. Candy smiled more at her best friends, the girl ones, than she did Todd. Yeah, just come on. Let's be real. I think that was beneficial for Candy so that Candy could have a baby, allegedly, because that's what she wanted. Allegedly. That's just me. Y'all let me know what y'all have to say.
It's not intoxication. It's here.
Okay, but I got an investigation. I got to conduct.
She
I
has
understand that.
some
Go ahead,
questions.
Ray.
So,
Yeah, okay.
what kind of beer did you drink? Was it the
Stella.
Stella? Okay. Where at?
I think I sent it on my phone to my husband. I always do.
Your location or where you
Yeah.
were?
Yeah.
I don't. I
Wait,
yeah.
my car's
No, don't, it's on fire. But don't go.
Karen,
Your car is on fire. You're not going over there.
breaking the gut.
get what?
Let the
I-
firefighters
We're gonna put it out.
let
That
the
works.
firefighters, and we'll get you whatever you need. Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm guessing that's
Yeah.
your cell phone ringing.
Is that the phone?
Probably. It's on the passenger floor, but don't go over there right
Oh,
now.
okay.
So she's so drunk, she don't even realize that they keep telling her, your car is on fire. She want her phone. So she finna go take on the fire and smoke. Because she doesn't realize how serious the situation is because she's so drunk. And keep saying, I'm carrying you, girl. I'm carrying you, girl. I keep telling y'all, see these reality shows. Have them gassed up. Make them think they're more than they really are. You know. And don't give them money. Baby, add some money on top of that. Now you got a monster. Hence, why you see what you see on the screen.
All right.
What's your point?
My
Okay.
point is,
No,
I have
I-
an investigation to do as a police officer.
I
Okay.
respect
Karen,
that.
yeah, let them do this investigation.
Okay.
You had an accident, you know, just thank God you're not hurt bad or anything like that.
Can I
And
conduct
we
some
got-
field sobriety on you, ma'am?
And we make the
No,
best
sir.
of it.
No.
You cannot.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we good?
I think we could be good. We had an accident. You know, you probably did have a couple of beers. You didn't see the median.
No, I didn't
And-
drive the car either. And
Oh,
for them
I-
to drop hop out.
He should have just told her to shut up and stop trying to answer questions. That's what he should have told her. He probably wanted them to lock her up and get her out his hair, allegedly, for a little while. He just let her keep talking. He should have told her to shut up. Girl,
Security hired for me, but talk to
So
my husband.
was he
No.
was he here?
I will talk to my husband.
You can talk to him, but you're not going anywhere.
I know what you will not do is tell me what I can do.
All right, I want to play shot.
No, don't please don't.
Are you doing that?
Yep.
See,
Why?
because
Well, because you're intoxicated.
and they're
You know I hate you, right?
That's okay.
Oh, wait. Can you take this off?
I can't take the handcuffs off. We got to go inside.
Everybody's gonna hate you, by the way.
What?
Do you know who I am?
I don't.
You've
told me your name is Karen.
No.
Let me help you up.
I did not.
This must be in the celebrity rule book. It really has to be. It's got to be in the celebrity rule book that when you're caught by the police and they pull you over, that you have to let them know, or you have to use that statement. Do you know who I am? You got to ask that question. It's a must. It never works, but somehow they all think it will. Somehow they think their name carries that much weight. I keep telling y'all, it's the Coliseum. It's what it is. They think everything is an entertaining moment. No, boo-boo kitty. These are not strippers. These are the real popos. You don't get to just name drop and everything goes away. But a lot of times, if you really pay attention, it lets you know stuff without letting you know stuff. Because apparently somehow that name works somewhere. So you thought it was going to work here. See, them the questions that should be asked. Where have you used your name before that it worked? Them the questions. See, we don't ask the right questions. And because we don't ask the right questions, we don't get the right answers. We don't. Because we need to know which cops is protecting y'all. Them the ones we need. So y'all got to start asking questions. Because all the celebrities say it. Now, they don't all say it for no reason. That means somebody is letting them off by using their name. Who that somebody is. And I know that was broken English. She said who that somebody is. Please, take a drink. Calm down and relax. Laugh. Take that frown. Turn it upside down. Smile a little bit. Smile for me. It's okay. It is okay. It will change the fabric of your existence. I promise you. I promise. Ask my champagne gang how much better they feel when we get together and start laughing. Just get in the chat and ask them. Stop being so cranky. I'm just saying. A drunk tell the truth, let her talk. That's what my mama said. A drunk and somebody mad. And don't get somebody mad and get them drunk. Baby, bye. Believe everything they say. A lot of people, when they be getting drunk, they be telling y'all, oh, I'm just playing. No, they don't. My granny said, what is it? A drunk mind speaks a sober truth.
Oh God,
That's what
I'm lit.
Yes, you are lit.
Can you?
That's why you're here.
No, not really, darling.
It is. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I don't want you to fall like you just did.
I just saw other car.
I know, because you're drunk. Let's go this way, ma'am.
You know what?
Do I know who you are? No.
No.
You've asked me. Watch the step. Thank you.
And I'm walking up the street. He has his timer on.
Well,
He's good. And I'll walk up the stairs. And I'm not
Careful.
Something him out.
Careful.
Where's that?
Okay. All right, just stand right here for a second. What's that? Come inside.
Alex, what?
Karen.
Yeah. Thank you.
Henny and Tangeray would explain how she crashed the car. So y'all, House of the Penitentiary number 2 after Karen. So then came Miss Wendy Osefo herself. When her and her husband were arrested on charges of fraud. Now, we covered this story. So the charges were, they were out of town. They claimed their home was robbed, jewelry, all kind of stuff. And then Wendy was spotted on a picture wearing one of the rings that she said was stolen. So when the police looked into the situation, basically what Wendy and her husband had done was made a fraudulent claim allegedly, and then took the items, got the or was trying to get the money, and they still had the items. So they're arrested. Now, the update on this is the FBI has come out and said, and again, they're a part of Potomac too. I'm sorry, Real Housewives of Penitentiary. Now, prosecutors claim that Wendy and her husband allegedly used 40 different debit and credit cards under alias names, Pam Oliver and Eddie Hennessy. Shame, shame, shame. The amount of debt owed by the Osefos is highly relevant to their motive. Now, let's read this. As soon as I find my glasses. Y'all, hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. Are y'all able to hear the music? Put 1 in the chat if you can hear the music. Put 2 in the chat if I need to turn it up. So, it says neighbors, get into this. So more information is being dropped against Eddie and Wendy Osefo regarding their federal fraud case. According to the Baltimore Observer, prosecutors are reportedly seeking additional records that they claim show a pattern of excessive spending and support a motive in their criminal fraud case. So Eddie's lawyer claims this is a fishing expedition and urged the courts to drop the subpoena. Prosecutors argue, though, these records are important to show the extent the Osefos' fraudulent ways go. So that's part 1. Part 2 says Wendy and Eddie's legal team denied they use aliases on financial applications, say names were only used for package deliveries, and call insurance fraud case deeply unjust. Come on, y'all. So we just gonna fight this just tooth and nail. We just, come on. Yes, Wendy with the 5 PhDs. That Wendy. Wendy, don't play with my name. Put some respect on my degrees. Wendy that went and got the girls. What was the girls' names? You know, when she got her boobies done. What were them girls' names? Yeah, this that Wendy. Her and her husband. And the sad part is when Potomac first came out, I kind of liked it. I'm thinking like, okay, we gonna get some bougie mess. You know, it ain't gonna be too much. But no, it was just, yeah, bougie mess. you know, dressed up drama. No different than Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's it. You thought they had money, but clearly, and the reason I said, well, before I go there, hold on, because Wendy's legal team has come out and they have something to say. So the joint statement from the Osefo's legal team says, at the outset, police failed to properly investigate the initial burglary despite clear indications of a break-in, displaying clear bias against the Osefo family. Okay, so yeah, y'all right here. This is where we're going to start pulling the racism card. So, you know, allegedly when it comes to the Osefos, especially Wendy, so not only are, you know, black people racist against them, but I guess now it's going to pull in the Justice Department too. Because I feel, you know, that's kind of where this is going. Because, you know, of course, the police failed to do their job. They didn't, you know, take care of the break-in information. You know, at the end of the day, you could have had 12 break-ins. It does not change the fact that you reported items that were stolen that you still had in your possession. That is considered in the United States of America fraud. Now, I do understand allegedly that a lot of scammers come out of Nigeria. I get this. I get it. Allegedly. And I understand that is because of the rate of exchange between the US dollar and the Nigerian naira. It's like 1,500 of their dollars to one of ours. So I get it. I get it. I get it. You cannot blame anybody else for your mistake. At the end of the day, allegedly, y'all had a scheme. You forgot not to be seen in a picture with one of the rings on. You got caught. You kind of got to own this. Unless you going to come out and tell us that that's the second ring and that's not the first one. That your husband bought you a totally different ring. Then you're going to have to prove all the names on the cards. You got to do that. Because even if I get another card in my name, my Cash App card has Champagne Secrets on it. But in order for me to get that card, I have to use my actual name. If I say I'm going to go open up a Champagne Secrets banking account, at the end of the day, unless I have that under an LLC, but still that LLC is going to be tied to my real name. There's no explaining this away. Unless somebody gonna come out and tell me that there's something that I just don't know. And if there's something I don't know, then I digress. And I will come back out and apologize. If you're telling me legally there's a way for you to have multiple credit cards and debit cards in multiple different aliases that's not tied to your actual real life name, and it's okay. If that's legal, then I digress. I take it back. But I haven't seen it. All things said, absolutely, allegedly. These are my questions. So, now we go to RHOP number 3. Miss Mia Thornton. Now, when Mia came on the scene, she came on the scene with this old dude. You could kind of tell that Mia and her husband, let me see if I can pull a picture. Because I didn't pull a picture of me and her husband. Hold on. Give me 1 second, my love. And I hope your day is going wonderful. I really do. I do. 1 second. Come on, computer. Come on. Here we go. All right.
When I told her what I did, she gave me champagne. That's when she told
I am in OBS, so it's just a little more technical than if I was on StreamYard. Give me 1 second. There we go. So when she first came on the scene with, you know, oh boy right here, I said, oh, okay. You know, sugar daddy, sugar baby. You know, and then if you watch the show, you know, it was a whole big thing with her because, you know, whether or not she was a stripper or what did she refer to herself as? Exotic dancer or, you know, whatever. Found in a gentleman's club, however they seem to have met, you can look at them and tell, okay, older, younger, dynamic. She was extremely mouthy, didn't care what she said to who. It was kind of one of those like, yeah, but you kind of doing too much. You either liked her or you didn't. There was kind of no middle ground. Niecy said, Bigfoot Mia, what she do, Lord, what they be doing with their dollars? That is the question, because I told y'all before, I would think that there would come a point in your life where you get to a point where it's like, I've arrived, so I'm going to sit back and chill. You got your old man, you got your money, you've ended up on the show, you stacking your bread a little bit, you using it to do some things. But then I ran across this the other day.
Are you staying here in the airport or you going out with her? She's going to the farm.
Yeah, I got to take her. Yeah, I got to take her to the precinct. Go take her to the precinct, finish up my paperwork, and then we'll take her on down. Yep, you ready?
I'll walk around. All right.
You know?
Man, you can come out.
Ms. Thornton, you ready? How you doing? I'm Officer Hunt, City of Atlanta Police. You know you have a warrant, correct? Okay. You know what it's for? Cool. All right, cool. So what we're going to do is I'll take you back to our precinct, finish doing my paperwork, and once that's done, you have a cell phone?
No, I sent you.
Okay. So we'll go back to the precinct. I'll do my paperwork, and once that's done, then I'm gonna transport you to Thornton County. So we just have a holding cell. We don't have like jail yet, just holding cells in our precinct. Okay. If you want to, you can throw your shoes on. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Go ahead up real fast. Thank you.
EMS. They should be en route for mental eval. Is everything okay?
Yep, come on. Good time. You want your hands? Excuse me. You want your hands? Hold on. Relax for a second. Relax. You want your hands this way, or you want your hands turn inside like you're praying? You want this way? What's your way more comfortable? Okay. Let's. Okay. All right. That's fine. We'll go that way.
Now, they're really not going to show any interrogation or anything with her. They're just going to show her walking. But according to USA Today, it says, Mia Thornton's arrest comes amid Real Housewives' legal issues. So, Real Housewives of Potomac, the penitentiary, alum Mia Thornton is facing a felony charge after police arrested her in Atlanta for alleged theft. According to Fulton County jail records, the Atlanta Police Department booked Mia Fields Thornton, 40, on Wednesday, November 19th, listing the offense date as October 28th. According to a statement, Atlanta police officers assigned to Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport were called to the Customs and Border Protection Office after receiving a report of a wanted person, Fields Thornton. So the department said the former reality star is accused, get this, of stealing furniture and a television from a condo she was renting in Atlanta, where she and a man moved out in the middle of the night. Come on, Potomac. Come on, Potomac. Now, these supposed to be the girls with the money now. What? You stealing TV? You stealing TVs? Wendy's stealing her own shit. What are we doing? Let me continue. According to the condo's management company, police said the value of the alleged stolen items is roughly $11,000. In police body cam footage from her arrest, she seems to suggest the furniture is located in a storage unit. Enough is enough, she tells an officer. She's the latest in a string of Real Housewives of Potomac alum legal issues. In October, I just showed you Wendy Osefo and her husband, Eddie, were arrested following a police investigation of alleged burglary at the couple's home. I told you. Mia robbed somebody else's house. Wendy and Eddie robbed their own. Allegedly. Maryland Carroll County Sheriff's Office announced their arrest after fraudulently reporting a burglary and a theft last year, according to a press release. In February, Karen Huger was sentenced to 2 years in jail, with 1 year of the sentence suspended after the former reality star was found guilty of DUI, negligent driving, as we just saw in the body cam, and failure to control speed to avoid a collision the previous December. She was released in September after serving 6 months of her sentence on account of good behavior. I mean, it's easy to have good behavior when you're in jail and, don't have access to liquor if liquor is your problem. I keep telling y'all, we be listening to, our Department of Justice system, which is broken. And I don't know why we keep expecting our broken system to produce unbroken things. I don't know. So, Nisi, you asked what baby girl did, and this is what she allegedly did. She allegedly stole the folk television and all the furniture out the house, and her dude. Now, I don't know. Hold on, let me scroll again. Let me see, because it says she and a man. Now, I wonder who the man was, because I thought I remember on the show, if I remember best, that her and her husband was going through a divorce. Now, I ain't watched it in a while. I might have to start back watching it now that all this is going on to see how it's going to play out on the show, or if it's going to play out on the show. I might start back watching it and start doing some reaction videos to let y'all know what's going on, because I want to know who this man was. Because it don't say ex-husband. It don't say, it just says and a man. Now, you know, if it was her ex-husband, they would have said that. It says a man. Who is this a man? Who is a? We need to find out who a is. That's what we need to know. Because these girls on this show is real good at throwing shade. All of them. The Grand Dame, Wendy Osefo, Mia, all of them. Giselle, Robin is gone. These girls are proverbial shade throwers. And they love to dig in each other's business while they on the show. I mean, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The stuff that should probably be left at home is the kind of stuff that they want to throw in your face when you get on camera. And now, looky. Beware the ones that talk the loudest, because they may be the ones living the loudest. Said what I said. Let's go. So, welcome to a little segment that we call the reality trap. Let's get into it, because we got a few things to discuss, and we're going to start right here because I got some questions and I need y'all to answer me. What is going on in Hollywood, Hollyweird, with all these people faces changing? What's going on? Somebody please jump in the comments and let me know why all the celebrities are changing their faces. Because I remember the individuals on the top row. Who them people on the bottom row? Who are they? Who? Now I understand wanting to, get some creams and some makeup. I understand. Nene looked like a whole different person. TT Nene turned into the niece. Yeah. She went from the hood auntie to the rich auntie. She did. She went from Beverly Hillbillies to Beverly Hills. Y'all, what? Even Hazel E. Look at her face. Now, I'm not saying she was ugly. Now, don't get me. I'm not saying she was ugly before. Don't do too much in my comments, because y'all be starting stuff on purpose with people. But what I'm saying is, them two people don't look alike. They don't. Look at K. Michelle. Y'all telling me when y'all saw K. Michelle new face and y'all looked and didn't have to do a double take and ask who the hell is that? Y'all didn't have to ask that. Come on, y'all. It's just me. Speaking of faces, y'all look at this. Can y'all do me a favor and just normalize natural for me again? I almost didn't know who the girl on the right was. I almost added her to the changing faces clip, because I'm like, who the hell is this female on this video? Then she started talking and I said, she sound like Ari. That cannot be Ari. Then I realized she didn't have on any makeup. And I said, oh, this girl is gorgeous. Why does she wear all of that when she is absolutely gorgeous? I could see Ari doing like America's Next Top Model with that face. Tell me you couldn't back in the day. That face wouldn't have been what Tara was looking for on America's Next Top Model. And she can put on makeup and look like the girl on the left. I just think we should normalize natural beauty. I'm trying to get back into my natural beauty acceptance era. I really am. We should normalize natural. Ari is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I think, ladies, we allow social media and Instagram and AI and all of this to really gas us up to thinking that our natural wasn't enough. To the point where we changed our bodies. We changed our hell, we changed our faces. We changed our hair. We changed everything about us to fit a status quo. We changed our style. Let's normalize our natural. Normalize natural. Can somebody do me a favor and put in the chat, normalize natural? It's okay to be beautiful. It's okay to put on your makeup. That is absolutely fine. It is okay to put on your lashes. That is absolutely fine. But be okay without it as well. This girl is gorgeous without it. She's beautiful with it, but she's gorgeous without it. Be okay with your natural, Champagne Gang. Hashtag normalize natural. Be okay with it. Now I need y'all to check out something for me real quick. Do y'all remember this? I don't know if some of you guys were around when this craze popped up, but this craze went stupid on Facebook. Now, I don't know if you are watching me via telephone or if you're watching me via television, right? But I want you to drop in the comments and let me know what color is this dress. Hold on. And let me change my words. Hold on. That's supposed to say, is that blue and black or white and gold? What color do y'all see? Drop in the comments, and if you're replay gang, drop in the comments and let me know what color is this dress on your screen. Now let me tell y'all, because this whole trend went crazy. It had people in whole debates on social media whether or not the dress was black and blue or white and gold. Now I want y'all to see this, because somehow the dress popped back up in my news feed and I said, here we go again. So someone actually showed how a dress could actually look blue and black in one instance and white and gold in another. And this is absolutely mind-blowing. It's crazy. I want to know what kind of material the creator of this dress used. That's what I want to know. Did they do this on purpose? Like, did they know this would happen? So they wanted to create an illusion dress, or did this happen by accident? That's what I wanted to know. Because the dress is actually blue and black. That is the literal color of the dress. However, in the light, when the sun hits it on certain angles, because you see she's not head on, she's kind of, off put a little bit, you can see it's white and gold. So technically, the dress is both. Ain't that crazy? Any of my Champagne gang actually wanted to be fashion designers. Did you ever want to design something that it looked one way, but when the light came on or when they walked under, outside maybe, it changed into a different color or shape or a pattern? Something to think about. So y'all, let's jump over to the side show for just a second, so that we can discuss a few things, because y'all, there's some foolishness going on over in the circus being led by Blueface, allegedly. So what I'm hearing, according to TikTok in those TikTok streets, is Chrisean may be wanted for check from.
Okay, you guys, so the shit show continues. Remember the other day when Chrisean was dancing in the bank? Mm-hmm. Well, don't know if that bank trip was on the up and up, if you know what I mean. Now, we about to run y'all back these bank clips. Then y'all read these text messages and let us know down below what y'all think.
My top on, bro. I don't got shit to say. Like, they keep saying shit about you, though, on bees.
I'm at the bank.
Why would you say that, bro?
Well, they need to get off your top.
Hey, look, though.
What?
Hey, get off this shit, bro. Stop doing that, my nigga.
Not getting
Saying,
type of
where you at?
opportunity
And
with,
shit, stop doing
text
that
messages
stupid shit.
or
So now I'm pausing so that we can read these text messages. So it says text messages surface alleging Chrisean Rock hit the bank to cash bad checks for her man 3K, whatever. So it says we got Rock busting down the checks. She is celebrity. They go through every time. So every time means more than once, right? Damn, that's crazy. So she know they fake? Yeah, she knows. She came to the homie trying to get some money. I told little bro line it up. This y'all rich baby. This y'all Chrisean who ain't broke. She got money. She got money. Y'all need to stop talking about that girl because she got money. That what y'all say? Chrisean ain't broke. She got a house. She got quarters. She got money. No, she got y'all. That's what she got. Bravo. I ain't even mad at her. If y'all gonna keep paying her, then she should keep taking y'all for everything that you got. However, don't be upset and don't get in your feelings when you finally realize it's a scam. If her alleged top supporter came out and said she's sick of the foolishness and the circus, what are you expecting out of it? So let's continue. When was this? Before that nerd came home, she said she was trying to get some money and a CPN to get a car and apartment. That makes sense because she was supposed to be on the new season of Baddies, but she got fired. She fumbled 200K. Now, if these so-called messages are factual, now a lot of y'all have been following the situation that's been going on Baddies, because they can't stay off doggone internet. I would have liked to enjoy Baddies fresh, without in my mind constantly flashing back to Instagram, TikTok, of y'all telling everything that's gonna happen with the show before the show even happens. And I'm not talking about the bloggers covering it. I'm talking about the people on the show that's releasing it ahead of time. It only took y'all 2 weeks to film the doggone show. Damn, y'all could have waited 2 weeks. Allegedly. So we say, so there's no, what I'm saying was, this had to be in the middle of them filming, because there would be no way for nobody else to know that. If these messages are in fact real, there would be no way, because they were filming. That came out during filming. Then it say that crazy LOL. She was saying they owe her millions. She was trying to have us backdoor Lemmy and rob him at the Zeus building. Allegedly. Allegedly. So what do y'all think? Now we already heard, and I got some videos of Chrisean that I got to put together that we got to listen to. Not tonight, because I do want to finish the story with the baby girl. But we do got some videos to listen to, and we've listened to other videos. You know, the videos with Chrisean, crashing out and threatening Blueface and talking about what she wanted to do to Blue, and she claimed that it was over the baby. No, it has nothing to do with Junior. It has to do with the fact that he came out and played her. He rejected her. I don't understand why. They keep telling us insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I don't understand why you expected anything different from a man that consistently shows you his ass to kiss than to give you his ass to kiss after he made you get on your knees and bark like a dog for his ass to kiss. So at this point, who's the problem? Blueface or the people in the circus? Now that's what I'm asking. That's just me. But you tell me. Do y'all think Chrisean would try to have Lemmy backdoor or some money? Now y'all do remember, and I'm gonna see if I can find it. But y'all do remember when the whole Blueface and Chrisean saga started. You remember, I believe it was Whack 100 came out and said that Chrisean tried to set Blueface up. And didn't Chrisean come out and say because she thought he was trying to set her up or try to have her jump? Am I remembering this incorrectly? I'll correct it if I am. I promise I will. Y'all better be careful. I keep telling y'all, Chrisean is crashing out. Bad. Not only is she crashing out, I told y'all she's spiraling really bad. She can't have her favorite toy. She doesn't know what to do with herself. Have you seen since Blueface and all of them are now in this era where they're talking about dogs and we're using dog terms? Have you seen how a dog behaves when they want their favorite toy and you won't give it to them? That stare, that jumping around, the zoomies, the hysteria when they want their favorite toy. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's what she's doing right now. She can't have her toy. She not rejecting the toy is rejecting her. Some women like to chase. They want you because they can't have you, not because they want you. That don't even make sense, do it? But it does to a lot of women. They don't want you because they want you. They want you because they can't have you. And the minute they get you, they're going to throw you to the wayside. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what happened with some of y'all. They really didn't want you. You were a chase. You were a thrill. You were some excitement. You were as close as they could get to danger. They enjoyed the chase. But what y'all think? Okay, so it say this dumb itch on live at the bank got me hot right now. She going to jail. So allegedly from these messages, so they trying to say that she was it's The sad part is it sounds like something she would do. Chrisean would go live during a heist with her face showing and show the name of the bank and say she didn't think anything would happen. Or, do you know who my daddy is? She going to jail, WTF. She hitting the lick. Yeah, bruh, 15K check on the line. And her goofy ass online dancing. I'm finna check this about this goofy. Do that because if she got locked, she gonna tell on everybody. They be saying she an informant. You know damn well. Why would you get in bed with an informant if that's what you thought? If you thought, this is why I call her snitch. This is why. Why would you jump in bed with somebody that you think is an informant? Because yes, and then y'all oh my goodness gracious, a life, Father. These children wasn't taught by nobody, Niecy. Progressive. All the rest of y'all in listening land. Y'all better each one, reach one, teach one. Cause these children dumb as hell. These ain't kids. In the mind they are. In the mind they are. These 20-year-olds act every bit of 15. Maybe going on 16, rich round the corner. Exactly. Smart dummies. Smart. Because why would you go in there with your phone anyway? It's what I don't know. You with your phone. Why wouldn't you go get a burner? Let's just say this is what you're gonna do. Why would you have your phone? I don't understand that. Reading is fundamental, Niecy said. I keep telling y'all this generation don't plan. There's no planning goes into anything they do. Bruh 15 is on her goofy ass dancing online. Do that. Who's saying that? Send it on the T pages. People saying in the comments. She at the bank think they gonna fire her for chasing the other chick. She keep texting me. I'm finna block this hoe. I ain't trying to get caught up. I told 3 this bitch a fed. Y'all, what y'all think? Yeah, blood. The police there rocking her friend gone. No, I told them to leave. Damn, she get her ID number. I don't know. I'm trying to call 3. He not answering. He mad as fuck. He was smashing on her and not and her partner. So are they talking about Chrisean and Marsh? So they was 3 can play that game? Is what and hitting up the banks at the same time? Allegedly? Child, she not even worried about the money. She begging this ninja for perks, shaking my head, junk. She a junk. Oh, now that makes sense, and I'm gonna show you why in a second. I really am, and I didn't understand. Now I do. Now I do. So if you want to see more, you can go right over to Chatterbox T. But check this out. Check this out. This is a 20 versus 1 that Chrisean did. Now, let me tell y'all something because before anybody start mentioning anything about this online, including the Bloods and the Crips, I was saying in my videos, I'm shocked ain't nobody made her answer for this. Like, I'm shocked because from the day and age and time that I'm from, you can't flippity floppity. Like, what do you mean you a blood by day and a crip by night? Like, What are we doing? You can't Clark Kent Superman the gangs. Now I knew that, but help me understand why everything was so silent on the home front about it. Is what I was confused about. I was like, the gangs ain't gonna say nothing about this. So one day she able to be a club, a blood, and the next day she able to be a crib. And y'all are okay with this? Not only that, but she's a proven known snitch. Like, this ain't alleged. We've seen the videos. Every time baby girl get mad, baby, she gon' snitch. You better not tell her nothing you did that's illegal, because it's coming out to the world the minute she get mad at you. Oh yeah. Oh yes it is. So apparently she did a 20v1. Of course, because she was trying to make Blueface mad because, he did one. Of course, that's the reason. So because Blueface did one, she had to do two. It was only right, bro. Bro. He can't be the only one with motion, bro. No, bro. Blueface ain't. I gave Blueface motion, bro. I gave it to him, bro. He wasn't nobody before me, bro. Instead of me praising and worshiping Blueface as my Yahweh, bro, he should be worshiping me, bro. Because I gave him motion. He don't respect me. Yeah. Allegedly. She's a bloody crip, is what she is. A crippy blood. I don't know what to call it, because she can't be either. Because what's the name of she's Barney Gang. Just mix blue and red together. That's what she is, allegedly. Allegedly. Because she can't choose. She cosplay between gangs to make Blueface mad. That's all that is. That is just to get under Blueface skin and make him mad. And I'm sitting here looking like, but you allegedly playing with real gangs though. When was it ever okay to get on social media and play with real gangs? Because if I don't start hearing something soon, I'm finna start thinking schoolyard ain't what schoolyard is supposed to be, because nobody said anything. Well, until now, check this out.
I know you are a believer in God because you keep on asking about this. But I'm a man who needs. So if this came down to like really going down, like how jiggy like do you be trying to get? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
What you mean by jiggy? What's jiggy?
Trying to see like,
Are you a
know what I'm
crab?
saying? Oh, what you say?
Alright, I be picking up Blanco.
Watch your mouth, Chrisean.
They be calling Crips crabs.
Watch your mouth, Chrisean.
See what I mean? See, hi, Father Lock. Welcome in, my love. Thank you for joining us. See what I mean? I have been waiting. Let me tell y'all something. I have been waiting for somebody to come out and say, hell no. No, y'all play that on TV. You gonna play that for real? We gonna play that for real. I've been waiting on somebody to stand 10 toes on it and say something. I don't know who this young man is on the screen, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Nah, somebody got to say something for real, because y'all know if she keeps doing it, it's going to make it okay for other people to do it. And she's on television. For the most part, she has a certain level of protection. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. And you got a lot of kids and people who will try to emulate this stuff because they see her doing it. And they see her doing it unchecked. And so now they think somehow it's the era where you can play with gangs. So I've been waiting. I told y'all. See, but we a small channel, so don't nobody be hearing our conversations over here. But I told y'all. At what point, somebody gonna have to speak up and say something. Because I just never knew you could be a blood and a crip at the same time. I just never knew. A blood, a crip, and a snitch? Baby, that's a hell of a combination. That's right up there with cocaine's a hell of a drug. That is a hell of a combination. Blood, crip, and snitch. Wow. When? Since when? Let's continue.
Oh my God.
Played out with Blueface, now with D-Mac.
D-Mac, why is you crying? I don't know nothing about the
I ain't
politics.
crying, but you know about us. You know about all the, you know what I'm saying, politics. Don't play. Don't play.
They be saying red nose.
I'm going to run into you again, too, up outside here, because I'm going viral. I'm going viral besides this show. Trust and believe me. So I'm going to run into you again. I'm going to question you. I'm like, damn, what's up with all that crap you was talking about?
Right. So he basically saying, please understand, I'm going to see you outside of this show. And I need you to repeat what you just said. See, y'all be, oh my goodness. Y'all be playing. I keep telling y'all, this Zeus gasses these girls' heads up and makes them think they can do and say what they want to say, because majority of the time, half of the people they fighting on the show can't fight no way. Y'all know good and doggone well, half of them people on them doggone show can't damn fight. Y'all know. Y'all know they can't fight. I sat and watched Cold Killer tap Tinker. Please, Tinker, please turn in your chain. But because they are able to get away with it over there, where I can catch you walking through the door and just swing on you just because. I can play with your set and all of that just because. Because you remember for the while, all on baddies, everybody was yelling, on schoolyard, on schoolyard. For a while, I thought schoolyard was made up. But then when I start seeing this girl talk about, 1 minute you a blood, next minute you a crip. What? What? I had a brother who was a blood and he was dating a crip. I was like, nigga, you and her dumb. And don't invite me to nothing. No, I'm not coming. No. Y'all get married, I watch it virtually. No, I love you from a distance. I will walk you down the aisle, bro, from on the TV. I will put on my dress. And y'all know I'm creative. I'll figure out how to creatively add him into the video with me so it look like he walking down. No. When did this become cool? Man, somebody needs to go get Straight Out of Compton. Yeah, somebody needs to go get Straight Out of Compton and run it back. Run it back. Because somehow y'all forgot, because y'all got all these little young kids out here that's playing, practice looking hard. I can't say what I want to say. Because I promised my grandson I would work on not cursing. Y'all know I'm bilingual. I speak Jesus and cuss fluently. He's working on me. He's working on me. Y'all know though. Come on now. Come on. Y'all ain't gotta be from my time to know. Y'all know. Ain't no way y'all will walk up to a gang and throw up the offset. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all wait till the opposite sleep and post up in their hoods and stuff. Why ain't nobody out there? And think that's tough, And the kids is watching this. And the kid would go and try some foolishness, not know no better, because Chrisean did it. And now we got a mama that's got to bury their child. Y'all, come on.
Why you have to press the line on a young nigga? Yeah. You know, one of these days, sooner or later. Don't do that.
Y'all, look, check me out. Instead of coming at me, right, you gotta educate me. I'm not from LA.
But you dating.
I'm from Baltimore.
You dating one of the most.
Why she got to be educated? I thought she was a thug. I'm a gangster for real, bro. I'm a gangster for real, bro. But y'all keep saying this girl don't lie. Y'all keep saying this girl don't lie. Why is she telling bruh, educate me, don't press me, educate me? No, you a gangster. How you claiming something and you don't even know what it is? How? How are you claiming something and you don't even know what it is? You telling the world you gangster, but he telling you right now you playing. Stop playing. You do that playing stuff with Blueface and all of them. You're not finna play with me. Because then you're going to have to see me outside. And she still think it's a game. Even the dude sitting next to Chrisean wasn't smiling. He never once took his eyes off that cat. Because he knew this fool will crash out. Keep your eye on him. Y'all better watch me watch him. For real. She played too much. And instead of y'all telling her the truth, Rock Nation, Chrisendom, y'all coddle her and y'all gonna coddle her right into some mess, thinking this stuff is cute. And thinking she should be able to say what she wants to say and do what she wants to do. Yeah, okay. Until she finds out the difference when it's no longer reality TV and it's reality.
Those viral Crips that's out here right now. Or have dated him. And you also have dated the other side too. So now I want to know, who is you content or not?
Huh?
Let's keep it real. You content or not?
No, I'm just a walking, living moment.
Y'all remember this Mr. Maxter 9. I'm up on here.
She's talking about she's a, what did she say? Hold on. Hold on. Let me get it right.
Y'all remember this Mr. Maxter 9. I'm up on here. I'm trying to go viral. I'm making sure. You dating one of the most viral Crips that's out here right now. Or have dated him. And you also. I'm going into you again too. Up outside here. I'm going viral. I'm going viral besides this show. Trust and believe me. I'm going to run into you again. I'm questioning. I'm like, damn, what's all that crap you was talking about? Damn, why you have to press
Thank you, Father Locke. A living, walking moment. Y'all be having baby girls so gassed up. Y'all know the only reason why she has emotion right now is because Blueface is out of prison. If Blueface was not out of prison, she would not have all these 20v1s. They're keeping her relevant because Blueface is out of prison. So now all of a sudden, she's getting hype again off Blueface name. Every time she goes live, it's about Blueface. Blue, 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 blue. Why? Because all roads lead to blue. Now, I need y'all to watch. Hold on.
You know, one of these days.
Oh no, I don't need that. I need y'all to watch the little new boy. What's his name? YN33K, 33K, whatever it is. Come on.
People like that, they deserve to be in a grave or in jail. Straight up.
Okay, y'all, so the Chrisean Rock drama keeps on spinning, and rumor has it that after leaving Blueface for good, she wants to take out all her ops, which primarily means Jaden and Alexis. Allegedly, word on the street is that Chrisean and Jaden continued in a private brawl after what was displayed online, and Chrisean's new boyfriend allegedly snitched about how Chrisean wants Jaden taken out.
There's a carry crossing charge. You want to jail.
Chill out.
That was assault on a federal officer, man. You want to jail. Again. That was assault on a federal officer. Go on your bag right now, ho. I said so. Because I said so.
Right now, most of this news is alleged, but we'll give you as much information as possible concerning it. First of all, in case you didn't hear about it, Chrisean is back to her 20-year-old boyfriend. It's only been a few weeks after her messy split with Hood Trophy Bino. She is already with this upcoming rapper named 3, also known as Top Hat 33K, and word is he just turned 20. This has people talking, as this is the 4th stepdaddy for Junior in just a couple of months. People are coming for Chrisean, calling her new man a baby, mind you. He also comes with a couple of baggages. From the looks of it, Chrisean is moving from one relationship to the next without giving herself time to breathe, process, or grow from what just happened. But what really has fans gagged this time around is the age gap. Lately, 33 has been doing interviews. This is where the whole snitching part comes in, because he's speaking on all the business and even addressing Blueface directly. So there's a live video where Blueface asked Chrisean a really messy question. He asked her if she is a blue nose or a red nose. In other words, if she is a Crip or a Blood. And Chrisean's answer was that she was a Crip. For y'all that don't know, Blueface is a Crip, meanwhile 33 is Bloods. And Chrisean was claiming Bloods after she got with 33. She even had her nails done in red with the number 33 on it.
Blue nose or red nose? Don't lie.
So I'm saying, y'all, so in the new age version of gangs, right? So you able to date the ops? Is that what y'all telling me? In this new post-pandemic Cat Williams New World Order, you able to date the ops? Like you can leave blue, go date red, and then this blue? That's what y'all telling me, that's what we able to do 2025. You can leave red, go to blue. And then once you get with blue, this red, why you with blue? And you don't have to answer for that. You don't have to talk to nobody, see nobody. You don't get a phone call from nobody. You don't get a knock on the door, Facebook post, you got to see me. You don't get nothing. She definitely rocking purple Father Lock. Definitely. Not only that, she be snitching. I don't understand how gangsters run with a snitch. According to y'all rules, allegedly.
What I mean, yeah. Are you a blue nose pit or are you a red nose pit? Blue nose pit.
Now, this was a really hot seat for Blueface to put Chrisean on, given that she doesn't seem to know anything about that life, and 33 is addressing that. He took a jab at Blueface for it, calling his behavior weird for putting Chrisean in that mess. He pointed out that she's not in that life and doesn't know anything about that world. He also mentioned that that is exactly how people end up getting unalived in the streets.
Blueface, he fresh out of jail. He asked Chrisean, he like, is she a blue nose or is she a red nose? In other words, is she a Crip or a Blood? Now, her answer, she said she a Crip. How you feel about that?
That is weird behavior. Why would you even pitch your baby mama in a situation like that for her to pick Bloods and Crips and she don't game back? She don't know about it. You feel me? And that's how people become victims in the street.
Yes, she do. What you talking about? She just spent time talking about she like that. She got all these dudes that's gonna slide for her. If her baby daddy don't get out and slide for her, that y'all know she gangster for real. She don't just talk about it, she be about it. Come on now. What do you mean she don't know nothing about that? Not according to her. Not according to her. Father Locke said more like slide in them. Not according to her. She liked to slide. Speaking of sliding, and y'all make sure y'all pull up tomorrow night because we're going to get into baddies in this episode. And can I just say this as a quick pause? I'm so sick of Cold Killer and Tinker fighting over this song because my real people from Chicago know where that sample came from. I don't give a damn about a real baddie party. You cannot get in. And I don't care who got permission from who. Y'all are arguing over a song that don't belong to neither one of y'all, baby. That came from FBG Duck. It's a real party you cannot get in. Come on now. Y'all talking about some baddies. Y'all throwing hands over a song that don't really belong to neither one of y'all. Truth be told. When I found out what the beef was really about, I'm like, y'all arguing over Duck song from Chicago that both of y'all sampled? So both of y'all could sit back and just be like, you know, both of our songs sound good, but no, y'all want to argue over who put it out first? Neither one. Don't piss me off, please. Please don't make me mad. Please don't make me mad. Don't do that. Do y'all know how obsessed I was with that song? When I heard that song, I felt like I could slide. And I ain't even part of that lifestyle. Never have been, never want to be. Know some people that I respect the street don't want to be a part of it. But when I heard that song, I felt like I could go on a drill. I did. I felt like I could. And they arguing and stuff instead of somebody telling them, y'all, the song don't belong to neither one of y'all. How about congratulate each other and find something else to argue over? Because this the dumbest damn storyline on this side of heaven. But let's continue with YN 33K.
Be lost, don't know about it, and comment on some they don't know about it, get their ass mobile. You feel me?
Most definitely.
Bro, but he's just weird for even putting her in a situation like that. And she don't know LA gangbang. You feel me? Bro.
And it gets really messy because a couple of days ago, Chrisean was out here threatening to do something to Blueface after he stomped her out. She had the bruises to show for it too, because a lot of people didn't believe that Blueface would put hands on her, especially because he just got out of jail. So he is walking on thin ice with the law, and any wrong moves could have him right back behind bars. And Blueface is not the only one that Chrisean had on her threat list. She also redirected some of that energy to Jaden. Both baby mamas have been going at it online, taking jabs at each other via their posts. What kicked the fight off was when Chrisean showed up at an arcade where Blueface was playing with Journey and Javon.
Hey, Cooper, and be here. Shit. I trust his thoughts, but I don't know. I trust all them other people that be around us. You feel me?
Jaden immediately pulled up to the location because, per her words, an incompetent person was around her child and she wasn't going to have it. That altercation ended up with Chrisean getting physically removed from the scene by security guards, and word on the street is that moment really got to her, and she is allegedly out to get her lick back at Jaden. After the incident, Chrisean decided to move back to Baltimore. During the transit, she came on live, visibly emotional and raw, breaking down at an airport. She was literally in tears, saying that she was tired of the drama and that Blueface seems to thrive on chaos, something she claims she's no longer into.
You don't even know, bro. I'm tired, bro.
There it go. The crying. Y'all know she know how to get y'all. It's the crying. And Junior. She knows how to melt y'all heart and make y'all just fall for it. It's always gonna be some tear shit. And she not gonna be looking at the phone when she do it. Yeah, she generally don't. Y'all know. It's generally how it go.
I could be really tired, bro. And I ain't blaming nobody, you feel me? I'm just saying I'm tired, bro. Really am. I genuinely love my son. I genuinely love him.
People like that. We gonna get into some more Chrisean tomorrow, but I do want to get into some of this with baby girl, Miss Amory, who passed away, Amari, the 5-year-old who was attacked by the 3 other children. And as I stated before, it's some serious conversations and questions that need to be asked when it comes to who's raising these children, who's watching these children, because how exactly was a 5-year-old able to get out the house, was able to have 3 other children lead her behind the house, through a field, to some wooded area or back of the field, wherever exactly it was, long enough to do what they did to her. And no one knew these children were gone. I would really like to know how long it was between the time that child left with them kids and the time that woman realized that baby was gone. Not to mention she was autistic. So I need you guys to check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, confidants, welcome to the Hennessy Zone. Straight talk, no chaser. This place was created for those topics that require, well, a little something stronger than just champagne. Over here, we think and drink responsibly. Now let me give you a disclaimer. Everything discussed in the Hennessy Zone, all of the commentary is based on my opinion, and it's done so in accordance with the Fair Use Act, which allows for these discussions for the purpose of entertainment and teaching, because there's wisdom to be gained from everything, whether it's good or bad. Now, we don't attempt to solve cases over here, but we do discuss them. And I love to hear your opinions about each of the cases we discuss. So please do me a favor and drop in the comments and let me know what you think about today's case.
Again, thank you so much for joining us today in the Champagne City. What I did want to show you was quickly, just wanted to go back over the injuries. Miss Amory Jones, 5-year-old girl from Cleveland, Ohio, sustained brutal and extensive injuries, including being, you see the words there, the attack was which occurred September 2025, left her with severe physical and psychological trauma, described by her mother as unbelievable. So they already said it was like a scalping. Her hair was ripped from her scalp. Bruises and blood everywhere in her eyes, her mouth, her lips, her body, her vaginal area. Facial trauma, again, bruises. Her head was swollen. Her eyes were swollen. There was debris under her nails and in her private parts. And they stripped her naked and used her clothing to strangle her with it. Now, I need you to remember, this is a 5-year-old child. 5. These children were 10, 9, and 8. And you don't think we need to sit down and have a conversation with these parents to find out, okay, press pause, what's going on? What's going on? Not to mention when the little girl, who was the 10-year-old, the oldest in the situation, when she went to court, she didn't have a parental figure in court with her. But I want us to get into these videos. And as you see, I have my little garbage pail kids on the screen because that is what we're talking about, is these little garbage pail kids. So I do know that they did set up at one point this Change Ohio's juvenile justice loophole for young offenders. She did have this set up. She has 86,000 signatures so far. The issue, she goes into detail about what happened with her child. And the fact that originally in this case, they didn't know if they could do anything because of the ages of the children. They have recently now figured out that they can charge 2 of the children, but the other child is 8. There's nothing.
Today, Cleveland police are investigating allegations a 5-year-old girl was sexually assaulted by other young children. Obviously, this is a bit of a disturbing story. We want to give our viewers a warning now that these details are indeed difficult to hear. Annabelle Childers has been following for us today and is live now to explain what we're learning from police. Annabelle?
Well, Betsy, Cleveland police say they're very limited in what they can share right now, but they do confirm this investigation involves victims and suspects under the age of 10. Today, we obtained the police report, which breaks down what witnesses say happened.
On the afternoon of September 13th, Cleveland police officers responded to a home in the 1000 block of East 145th Street. A caller reported she was babysitting a 5-year-old girl, but the girl had gone missing. The police report is heavily redacted, but it states the 5-year-old was found in the fetal position in a field under a quarter-mile away from the residence. A witness told the responding officer that they saw 3 juveniles take the 5-year-old girl to the field and attack her. It's unclear who picked up the girl from the field, but she was transported to the hospital by EMS for emergency care. And the police report states she had bruising and swelling to her face. Investigators later found evidence and the girl's clothing in the field. And according to the police report, video evidence and ring camera footage were also recovered. The police report does not state whether any witnesses intervened or attempted to stop the attack. The report lists the offenses in this case as sexual battery, kidnapping, felonious assault, strangulation, assault, and rape. We spoke with Cleveland police today, and they confirmed the allegations are under investigation.
We're actively investigating it. Our detectives, working to resolve it. Unfortunately, like I mentioned, it is a very sensitive investigation. At this point, we don't have much information to release.
And this afternoon, I spoke with the mother of the 5-year-old girl who was attacked, and she says she wants justice for her daughter. We'll share what she had to say coming up at 5 o'clock.
Annabelle Childers, thank you.
All right. That was the police investigating. Now check this video out.
First here at 5 o'clock, attempted murder, rape, felonious assault, kidnapping, and strangulation of a 5-year-old. Those are the charges a 10-year-old faced today in court. Good evening, I'm Katie Usen.
And I'm Tara Morgan. News 5's Nadine Abusada was there for the arraignment. At this time, we are not showing or naming the children involved due to their age.
This type of behavior doesn't deserve grace. They knew what they were doing, and they was okay with that. They even played after not caring about my baby.
For the first time since Antavia Kennebrew says her 5-year-old daughter was assaulted in a field, she sat in the same courtroom as the 10-year-old girl accused of the attack.
Since this horrific act was done to her, she just been going through it, and that's how it should be for her offenders.
Today, Judge Kristen Sweeney arraigned the 10-year-old girl who appeared in juvenile court with a mask and hooded puffy coat.
This is going to be a very short hearing where I'm going to go over your rights with you.
She faces a list of charges including attempted murder, rape, felonious assault, kidnapping, and strangulation.
We have filed a competency motion as we do have significant concerns for her ability to understand the statutory language of the complaint as well as her legal rights in the proceedings today.
While the judge granted that motion, the prosecution asked that the 10-year-old be placed on house arrest with an ankle monitor.
They should not get grace or a break to return home and get prepared for their life to change, because not only did they been given enough time already, nothing prepared my baby for her life to be changed. She didn't get time.
The defense argued against the ankle monitor, referencing court Monday, where they said the child has faced threats at school, crowds at her home, and that the family has since moved for safety reasons.
If she is put on ankle monitor, that will become public knowledge, and if that is, and if someone figures out where she is living, and they know that she is court ordered to be there, that could pose a potential safety risk to her and her family.
But Judge Sweeney ordered that house arrest and an ankle monitor are necessary.
One is the serious nature of these charges. Secondly, and I'm just going to note this for the record, we don't have a parent present in court today for MH. And so I am not sure what the living circumstances are outside of what was discussed in the closure hearing.
So what's next? The 10-year-old girl will now undergo a competency evaluation, and there will be a hearing to follow. Now regarding the 9-year-old boy accused as well. He did not appear in court today due to a family member having car issues. His hearing was rescheduled to next week. Now, if he doesn't appear again, the judge will issue a warrant for his arrest. Reporting in Cleveland, Chrisean Rock, News 5.
So now we have the 10-year-old who has now gone to court. Excuse me. Hold on one second, y'all. Who is now going to court for this case. The little girl has been sent home on house arrest. Again, I don't understand how she was sent home on house arrest when clearly the judge said in order for a child to be sent home on house arrest, there has to be a parent. And the child didn't have any parents in the home. I'm sorry, in the courtroom. And we wonder why these children do messed up, twisted stuff that they do, left to their own devices. I can imagine if the parents didn't show up to be by the child's side at court, how the child's life is at home. I can just imagine. Allegedly. And then too, on the flip side, it could just be one of those situations where you have good parents and a bad seed. Maybe. But if it was good parents, the good parents would have still been in the court beside their child, because that's their child, even if they didn't agree with what they did. That's what good parents do. But check this out.
It's a real quiet, empty street for the most part, but it is a lot of kids that's down there on that other end. It's just disturbing to know that it's kids that's on my street that's young enough to know to do stuff like that.
I'm going to warn you, this is a tough one. This is, I don't know if we've seen anything like this to this degree. 9 and 10-year-old suspects, 5-year-old victim. Nadine Abusada from Scripps News Group has the story.
She a mini you.
Yeah, she literally will crack you up. Like, she's so proper, the way she talks, everything about her is just like bubbly.
When talking about her 5-year-old daughter, Antavia Kennebrew lights up.
She is very, very affectionate.
But sadly, that joyful spirit
It was horrible.
is broken.
The bubbly 5-year-old, I know she was not there no more.
We're not naming the child or showing her face because she is a minor. But this horrific story begins on September 13th. Antavia says she left her 5-year-old daughter at a family member's house. Then she got a call. Her daughter was missing. When she arrived, the little girl was already in an ambulance.
I could not recognize my daughter. Her hair was ripped out of her head. She had blood and bruises all over her. Her nails was filled in dirt, and she was unresponsive.
Antavia says her daughter was taken to a wooded area where a group of children attacked her. The allegations, which include sexual assault, are too disturbing to share with you.
That is so evil. It's so evil.
News 5 reached out to Cleveland police regarding this incident. What can you tell me about this investigation involving a 5-year-old allegedly being assaulted?
It is an active investigation that the Cleveland Division of Police is conducting at this time.
In a statement, the department confirmed that the Sex Crimes and Child Abuse Unit is actively investigating a case involving multiple children under the age of 10, both as victims and as suspects.
And we have to protect the rights that the victims have, just as well as the suspects in these cases.
Antavia says her daughter spent about a week in the hospital. The moment she opened her eyes,
She was screaming. When she woke up, she said they killed me. She thought she was dead.
the memories came flooding back.
To hear your baby say that she dead, what? A 5-year-old shouldn't even know that word. Like,
how is she now?
She's struggling mentally and behaviorally. She say things that she never said before. more violent, more suicidal things.
She says now her focus is on just two things: making sure her daughter heals and getting justice.
You posted about it. Why? Why did you want to speak out regarding what happened to your daughter?
Because I needed justice for my daughter.
So when you say justice, what does that look like?
Everybody involved in the pain that was inflicted on my daughter, they get what they deserve.
This is, let me put up the charges. She didn't say what the charges were. Here's the charges against the 9 and 10-year-old. 1 count of attempted murder, 4 counts of rape, 2 counts of felonious assault, 1 count of kidnapping, 1 count of strangulation. Okay, Lori, what do we do with the 9 and 10-year-old?
You want to talk to the lawyer or you want to talk to the mom? Because there are 2 different opinions going on in my side of my head right now. I mean, as a mom, I would like to bury these children. I would like to lock them away and I would like to never see them again. As a lawyer, they are children. They would hopefully be able to be rehabilitated. So, I mean, it's juvenile court.
I mean, can we all be honest and admit that we would feel that way? I mean, I think I need y'all to put yourself in the position of these parents. I mean, even think of the mama in Chicago. If this was you in this situation, because I hear a lot of people talking about, remember their children, remember their children. Yeah, they said that with the Chicago thing, which is why I wanted to pull up this so that I can show y'all, yep, these little miscreants are children too. And see, a lot of the problem with a lot of y'all is y'all still think y'all dealing with children. But just like a lot of y'all are tampering with stuff that y'all shouldn't be, these kids are too. To be honest with you, half of y'all don't know what y'all got at home. Y'all really don't. Y'all don't know if that's your child or if your child has been replaced with something else because they've been at home playing them little games. Playing with that little board. You know what board I'm talking about. Because you can't convince me these kids ain't tampering with something. And I'm able to come up with this. And I'm going to say it. And you can tell me over and over. You said that last time. I don't give 2 hoots and a flute if I said it last time. I'm going to say it again. I don't understand how minors, a 10-year-old, a 8-year-old, a 9-year-old were able to come up with this. Do you not realize if you ever watched A Time to Kill, they did exactly to this 5-year-old baby what them grown men did to that girl in Time to Kill? Y'all gotta put on y'all golden chapeau and think back. Same thing. Pulled her hair. Her eyes had blood in them, bloodshot, swollen. Her lips, her mouth full of blood. Her body bruised, sticks down her throat, inside of her. Beat her. Her body was covered in bruises. Now imagine she's 5 years old enduring this. No, I don't want to hear the damn thing about you being a child. A child wouldn't have been able to exact this kind of hatred onto not a child. Nah, half of y'all ain't dealing with children. Half of y'all need to go in y'all children's rooms and find out what your children are dealing with. Find out about the games that your children are playing on their phones, on their game systems, on their computers. Instead of trying to give little Timmy and little Johnny and little Nuck and Day them, instead of trying to give them some break, how about give them some real discipline?
They go into juvenile court and then hopefully get the treatment and help that they need. I have no words for this. This is the worst thing. You know, I keep saying this is the worst thing I've seen on my videos. I keep saying that, and then Satan comes in and moves the bar a little bit higher. And this is horrendous. There are no words for this. I don't know if you can rehabilitate kids like that. I would hope that you could. Defense attorney in me says let's try, but the mom in me says those kids need to be locked away in a mental institution at best for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, I think they can only hold them until they're 21, Allie, in juvenile court. This thing's not getting waived up to adult court. 9 and 10 years old, not happening. Usually in Ohio, it's 14 is the age. What do we do, Allie?
Yeah. You know, this first, I mean, I echo what everybody else is saying, thinking I can not think of anything more atrocious than what we've just heard and seen. But, you know, a case like this with perpetrators that are 9 and 10 years old puts the criminal justice system, the juvenile justice system in a really difficult position, right? You know, this is a terrible act of violence, sexual violence against a little girl. But we're also talking about 2 children themselves whose brains are not fully developed, and who, it kind of begs the question, what has been happening to these 2 children in their home or in their environment that they even know how to perpetrate or could even conceive of perpetrating these types of acts of violence? And so we've got 3 children here who are in.
But now, y'all, we got to be real honest now. Because yes, there's some monster homes. We can admit there are some trifling monster homes. But a lot of this is seen in the video games that we allow our children to play. It is. A lot of it is seen in the video games. Now listen, I'm a gamer, so don't get me wrong. I'm a gamer. I love to play games. Me and my grandson and my daughters, look, my sons, we all get on Call of Duty Mobile and have a whole tournament on there, or we be on teams playing. I get it. When my grandson first started playing with us, baby, I changed the blood to a different color. He would be like, "Oh, I killed him." I'd be like, baby, you didn't kill him. You got him. It was a game. It's a game. I teach him at a young age. But you got to start thinking about games like Grand Theft Auto. And I told y'all earlier, that's where, you know, kid boys learn how to drive at. Because, you know, they start from the age of like 8 to about 12. What is it? 12, 13? 13 may be a little old for the kid boys. These are all kids. You ask them, where you learn how to drive at? Grand Theft Auto, GTA. Have you seen some of the stuff that they do in this game? Raping women, beating women, stealing cars. It's not always a household, as in the people in the house are doing something to the children. A lot of times it's the household, because the household isn't monitoring what the children are getting involved in and what they're watching and what they're playing. We got to take our eyes off the streets and off of having fun and turn our faces back to our children. And I get it. Majority of us don't understand this Common Core math. I get it. I just told one of my confidants the other day, it took me 2 hours to figure out the math, and took me another 45 minutes to figure out how to explain it to my grandson. I get it. But you can't just turn a blind eye. No. Because these babies in trouble. Because these kids was 10, 9, and 8. I need us to remember that. And one of them just turned 10. When they committed the act, they were 9. So it was a 9-year-old, a 9-year-old, and an 8-year-old. The 8-year-old cannot be charged. Too young. So the 8-year-old is now excluded from the equation of what was done to this 5-year-old baby. So apparently in a lot of states, if you unalive your entire family and you are 7 years of age, you cannot be charged. Sick. And you don't think these kids know that these laws is set up in their favor?
crisis. My heart breaks for that mom, for this little girl who's never going to be the same. And at the same time, I have to think about the parents of the 2 children who perpetrated this kind of horrific violence on another child. What is going on? And the difficult part is going to be to hold them accountable for their violent acts, but also make sure that the best interests of all of these children are served. It's tough.
Carmen, obviously they won't be locked up for the rest of their lives. That's not going to happen. They're going to be out when they're very young. But my main concern is always safety. Safety first, the safety of the community. How can we ensure that the community will be safe from this 9 and 10-year-old for the next 50 years?
You know, Vinny, this case is fascinating because it's unbelievable, unimaginable, but it's also fascinating because they don't charge 9-year-olds generally in Ohio. If this offense occurred in Texas, there would be no charges because we don't charge children who are under 10 years old. But more importantly, you think about it like, how do we establish competency for a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old? How do we hold them responsible? And does the juvenile justice system in any state, but in Ohio as well, have the ability to even handle this matter? And obviously everyone wants justice. They want help for these kids. They want to see some sort of consequences, rehabilitation, counseling, all the things. But can that happen inside this facility? And as we watch this, we're going to learn for the first time what you do with a 9-year-old who may or may not even know right from wrong, much less be able to establish competency to go forward and be heard on charges.
Yeah, I don't think, you know, the element of punishment here, you can talk about it, and I understand it from the mom's perspective, wanting justice. Then I'd look at the reality of it. We know that they're not going to be, we know that they're coming back into society. We know that they are damaged already. And I'm wondering if our system needs a little bit of a redo in how to do this and how to protect society at the same time that you are trying to have some level of accountability, but and making them as, I'm not going to say better, because they're not going to be, I don't think this 9 and 10-year-old can be completely healed because there's something terribly wrong there, but get them to the point where they may be able to be with other people in society. This is so difficult. This is one that's, I think, stumps our system and stumps the host of the show tonight, Lori.
I think it's extremely difficult. And I was first looking at this story, you run the gamut of the emotions on it as an attorney and what kind of system that we have that can take care of this. And you said a reboot to the system. I don't know that we have a system in place at all for dealing with this. And there are kids that are other kids that were involved in this that were younger that are not being charged.
Wow.
So those kids aren't out there and they're not being punished, which goes to her, I want justice. And I just don't know that you'll get it in the way that she wants it.
Big thank you, Carmen Rowe, Ali Benevento, Lori.
So I wanted to play that for you guys so that you can see kind of where the case is. We're going to be following it. Of course, this is still kind of fresh. Like I said, we do have an 8-year-old right now who cannot be charged because of their age. We do have a 10-year-old and a 9-year-old who have been charged. And I personally feel like this. If the baby girl who's the victim, if her face is plastered all over everywhere for everyone to see, then plaster theirs too. Plaster theirs too. When we would do stuff that we knew was wrong, my mama would look at us and be like, what you crying for? Was you crying when you did it? Plaster theirs too. You're trying to protect the assailants because they're children. Let them feel this. She had to feel pain. She had to feel embarrassment. Her mom said she woke up and thought she was unalived. She woke up screaming, thinking they unalived her. Oh yeah, they should have to feel something. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know what you think about this whole situation. Let me know what you think about this whole Chrisean and Blood and Crips and Blurples. That's what we gonna call her. She's a Blurple. That's what she is. Blood, Crip. She purple. She ain't red or blue. Let me know what you think about this whole situation going on with Real Housewives of Potomac. I mean, at this point, do y'all think they should just, cancel the show? Because everybody going to jail? Or do you think this will make for like some excellent storylines on the show? Are you here for it or you just don't care? Drop in the comments and let me know what you think about the Real Housewives of Potomac drama. Drop in the comments also and let me know if you here for Baddies USA and if you caught episode number 1, because I do plan on talking about it tomorrow, I think. We gonna try. So y'all listen, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button for me. Also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we jump into whichever sector that we jump into for another show. If you want to support the channel, you can send some love to the Cash App. It is just like the channel name without the TV at the end. $ Champagne Secrets for Cash App. Again, thank you. And confidants, always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, it's causing you to depreciate. Now raise those glasses, clink, and let's drink till we meet again. Ta-ta.
When I told her what I did, she gave me champagne. That's when she told me champagne secret. Champagne.